Hey guys, I am Psychic Mara. This is a true crime reading for a missing 23-year-old man by the name of Joshua Bishop. Now, I don't have a whole lot of info. I have very little information, but I will connect with Spirit and see what Spirit reveals and shares with me about Joshua's disappearance, okay? I will be using true crime cards and I will be reading the energy I pick up from those cards about Joshua's situation. I do know he was last seen by a housemate leaving his home about 9:30 p.m. on May 27th. So right there we know that Joshua he stepped out. One of his buddies seen him, of course, so they were able to witness that. That is very, very important, very good that someone actually saw him leaving his home. Okay, so police have a little something to work with. It already seems like he was headed out to meet someone, but is that easy to say? He was headed out to meet someone. Unfortunately, though, it says his mom reported him missing a few days later. So this means he never returned, of course. Also, I'm reading Joshua's phone. Wow, it signaled and was tracked at a Melbourne park. Interesting. Again, I feel we all can agree on one thing here about Joshua Bishop. He headed out to go and meet someone. I feel it heavily, but then again, it's kind of easy to figure out. I want to be honest. Let me show you the cards that popped out when I was channeling Joshua's energy off camera, okay? Um and I want you to know when I was channeling his energy and when I was shuffling these true crime cards, I asked Spirit over and over to please reveal what happened to Joshua Bishop. Anything you would like to share with me. Everything is alleged, no facts, but energies are always real. Interesting. Because now, Spirit is saying, hey, we have a witness, witnesses, more than one person. Witnesses may fear coming forward with valuable information, and this is very big to me because it says help, meaning someone needs to come forward and give information to help this investigation into Joshua's disappearance. And I don't feel that people are cooperating right now. Not everyone. I truthfully feel, and I hate to say this, I'm not trying to drag innocent people into this, but I feel like not all, a few of Joshua's friends know exactly where he was going. They knew where he was headed. I feel like they knew exactly who he was going to meet. In fact, I'm picking up a lot of information off of one card so far. Spirit is revealing to me that Joshua went to run a errand, a favor for a friend. Yep, he went to run an errand is what I hear. Oh man, this isn't good. This isn't good. It's not good because he went to do a favor for a buddy, a friend. Now, I don't know who, but I'm telling you what I strongly feel. Yeah, that's the reason why he stepped out. He went to meet someone for a friend. This has something to do with a transaction. Yeah. The people that harmed Joshua, they had the wrong guy, unfortunately, allegedly. They were expecting someone else, but the problem is that friend used Joshua as an scapegoat, meaning he threw him out there knowing that it was very possible these guys that he sent Joshua to meet could possibly harm him due to something that he did. And I'm talking about whoever this mysterious buddy or friend is. They hold the key, not to exactly knowing what happened to Joshua, but they hold the key to who these people are. More than one person, okay? I'm picking up like these are dealers, are drug dealers, okay? So this is already turning really, really negative, okay? The next card, this isn't good. Killer has a history of committing crimes. And again, I feel like, Joshua met these people trying to be a good person and look out for a friend, and he met his demise, meaning these people did unalive him. They were expecting someone else. This is what I feel, all allegedly. And I feel like they're dealers. They're very bad people, unfortunately. And I feel like a few of Joshua's friends may know who these dealers are. This is what I feel. Due to, you see it, the unaliver has a history of committing crime. So these people have roughed people up before. Maybe people that may have owed them money, because I'm picking up maybe Joshua's friend may have owed them money. I would say Joshua owed them money, but I'm picking up more it's someone else. Now, it's possible Joshua did owe these people, but I keep picking up, no, he went to run an errand. Exactly how I hear it. He did a favor for a buddy, but he didn't know he was going to run into these bad people. Joshua wasn't told the full story. No, he was told, hey, buddy, I need you to drop this off or hand this over to these people. I'll pay you a couple of something. I'll look out for you. I need you to do this, okay? Yeah, and so, of course, Joshua, being the good person that he is, he's a people pleaser. I feel Joshua is a people pleaser, and this is exactly what he was doing the day he agreed to do the favor for the friend. Keep in mind, he did not know that he was getting ready to meet his demise. I don't think the friend knew 100% that these people were going to take him out, but he had an idea that, and he knew it was very dangerous for anyone to have gone to meet them, even himself. That's why he threw Joshua out there. Pretty much, he sent Joshua to do his dirty work. That's it. Not good at all. This isn't good, but before I show you this, keep an open mind. It did pop out. It's not good at all. I feel like whoever this person is, the perpetrator, the person that unalived Joshua, that's also someone that Joshua's friend knows, I feel like they're on his social media. So if Joshua has a Facebook or some kind of social media, the perpetrator, I feel, is on Joshua's social media, on this mystery friend's social media. So this is somebody that could be local, but I feel like this person is a dealer. Victim or victim's family was familiar with the killer. Keeping an open mind, I'm also feeling like was familiar with Joshua's friend. Was familiar with Joshua's friend. That's where you keep the open mind. Not necessarily the killer, but the person that, I don't want to say set up. I don't think that that's quite fair. I'm going to be careful. Some people may disagree because they could say, well, Mara, you said that he sent him to do his dirty work, so it was a setup, right? I want to try to be a little fair and easy, but, you guys. The family may know who Joshua's friend is, the friend that sent him to do this favor, this very bad favor at that. I feel the family may know of him or heard of him, or this friend of Joshua's could be on Joshua's Facebook or any other social media that he may have. And who has the pet? Who has the dog? And someone's hiding their face, so they're hiding on social media with the umbrella. Someone's hiding their face. This is a friend that doesn't really show his face. He's in the background. Okay, this isn't good. Someone who owns a pet. Killer had an argument or disagreement with the victim. Yeah, this is really, here it is. It's revealing what happened. See, Joshua gets to this location, which I do feel is not the park, but another location close to the park. There's a complex apartment, some flats or something. There's a community that I feel like they met in the parking lot of some community or an apartment setting. I see in my third eye, Joshua met this person at an apartment setting, apartment complex, and that's where they exchanged words. And I feel like that's where Joshua got into this guy's car and they went somewhere else. Someone drove Joshua's car. It's very important for you to know that. This is what I feel. There were two people there. Joshua didn't know what the hell was going on. He was doing a favor for someone. He knew some info, but not much. So he gets there to meet these people and they just get really upset with him because whatever Joshua gave him or them wasn't enough, wasn't what was owed. This is not good. The other person was too scary to go meet these people. He sent Joshua to do their dirty work or his dirty work. Yeah, it came out double. This is double confirmation. Rage or extreme anger was the motive. Whoever this ringleader, dealer guy is, he was pissed off. He was expecting something he did not get. Unbelievable. It had something to do with owing lots of money. And I really feel Joshua could have even spoken up for their friend and says, hey, he'll pay you when he can, or when he could do it, and Josh is literally defending himself. Talk to him about it. I have nothing to do with it. I just came here to give you this for my friend because my friend's vehicle wasn't working at the time. So whoever sent Joshua on this dummy mission to meet these bad guys, this friend's car was not working or this friend did not have a car. That's something else very important. That's why he sent Joshua to do it. One of the many reasons why. The other reasons why is because this guy didn't want to face the heat. He knew that Joshua's friend knew that he was in trouble with these dealers. That's another reason why he didn't want to go. Josh had nothing to do with this, but he was brought into it. He was brought into it, not knowing that he would be unalived over a friend's bullshit. These people were mad, okay? Lastly, very, very important clue. Cell phone records may provide important clues. Joshua tried to call someone. In fact, he did, and I feel he called the friend that sent him to meet these guys. But of course, that didn't go well either. It didn't go well. You guys, this is really bad. I may come back and do a part 2. Overall, what I pick up about Joshua's disappearance is When doing a favor for a friend turns deadly. And this is exactly what happened. It had something to do with someone, not Joshua. At least I don't feel it was him. Someone else that Joshua knows owing money to some bad people or owing something of value to these bad people. This is a person that doesn't own or did not have a working vehicle, and they needed to use Joshua to run this errand, to do this favor, because they wanted to hide their face. And it's just not right. Whoever this friend or associate is, please come forward. Because honestly, I don't feel that you physically did anything. However, you do need to talk to help out your friend Joshua, because his family and other real friends are very, very worried about him. Okay, they're trying to locate him. Come forward, please, because you guys, I strongly feel someone knows. It's someone that Joshua knows. The most he probably knows is who he went to meet. Even if you told, hey, all right, I asked him to do a favor, or you could say he went to go meet someone for me and he never returned, and I was scared to say something, but I see how serious it is now. I don't know. I'm just giving you ideas and examples of how to come forward. If you want to come forward anonymously, I encourage you to do so, because you didn't physically do anything. So you should be speaking up, or whoever else may have information, okay? Because some other people, one or more people, have information about who Joshua went to meet and why he went to meet them. This was drug related. I wanted to pull a final message, okay? A final message. This could be an outcome. Anything that Spirit wants to share as a final message for Joshua and his disappearance. What can we expect as an outcome? Whoa. We have the mice. I don't like this. Then we have someone running away from the scene in the background. A tall individual, someone who has long legs. I see an apartment in the background. Spirit is trying to give me a location, a possible location. But with mice being here, let me know in the comment section what you pick up with the mice. I pick up garbage, rats, mice. There's something significant about trash, a dumpster, garbage, a wooded area. But wherever he's located, allegedly, I'll come back and do a location, but this is just coming out right now. There's something significant about a trashy area where no one would think to go to look. Mice. Now keep in mind, I'm not saying that there's mice around him, but it's giving me that feeling. Where would mice be? Looking for food in trash, dumpsters, hallways, alleyways. In the back of a home, an attic, a basement. There's something about a dumpster and a trash in a wooded area that is significant. We do have someone running away from the scene. Okay? This isn't good. Justice for Joshua Bishop. There's something significant about the 23rd. It's possible more information could come out. He could be found on the 23rd, or maybe before the 23rd. Or I'm picking up he could be found really soon around the 8th. But wait a minute. What's today's date? Sorry. He could be found on a Sunday, but see, I'm in the US, so I'm in a different time zone. So let's roll over. Australia's time zone is completely different. And if I'm seeing the 8th, I'm going to roll that over to the 9th. Joshua Bishop could be found around between the 9th of June or the 23rd. Joshua Bishop found between the 9th of June and the 23rd of June. It's possible. If you were to ask me if I felt he was alive, no. Intuitively, I feel like he has crossed over. He's passed on. Something really bad happened to him. Something significant between, remember, I get the 8th, but I'm like, wait a minute, that's my time zone. I get the 8th, but we're just going to say, roll it over from the 9th to 23rd. I'm also seeing the word farm. Would this ring a bell to anyone? FARM. This person that the perpetrator or even Joshua's friend, the one who sent him on this terrible mission, his family could own a farm. I don't know. Don't take that for 100%. There's something significant about a farm. Farm Street. I see a pig. I don't know why. PIG. King Street. Huh. This is what I have. Thank you all for listening. Bye.